We
backstage.
did. We were having fun backstage, right, Laurel?
You have no idea how much fun we have backstage. So sorry about that.
Okay, well, I think we're ready to start, right, Laurel? Or
Are you
are we?
sure? I don't know.
I
Can we
don't
continue the
know.
party up front? What the hell?
Oh, okay, sure. They don't mind. They're part of our party.
We're all
We love
parties.
everybody.
Yeah.
So everybody here, thank you, and welcome to the News and Updates show. We're here again in our fourth year, bringing you the news that impacts AltSpace VR lives and community.
And Chag Sameach to all of our friends that are celebrating Hanukkah. The 8-day holiday is ending December 6th. This traditional holiday brings people together, family, friends, each night. And I think they're having too much fun with this because I want to have more holidays that are celebrated over a week instead of just one day. Don't you? We need better holiday
We
support.
do,
More
absolutely.
holiday, yeah.
Indeed. Yes, Laurel. And bring the party right here into AltSpace VR. The news
Got
and
it.
updates is produced by our wonderful producer, Mark, the genius who started this show 4 years ago. Can you believe that? 4 years ago? Wow, that's a long time in the metaverse. With the desire to give back to the community that gave him so much more. Thank you, Mark, for all that you do for so many of us.
Yeah. We do not work for Space VR, but we are very passionate about our community and here to help bring you the news from within and around the community to make it a better place. We bring it to you with love and laughter. Okay, and a few technical glitches just to remind you that our job isn't as easy as we make it look.
Indeed, Laurel. We do it because we love it. And we should have heard Laurel before she came in here. After we just praised Mark and she was cussing him out because it was like she loaded in here and it was like
The
80,
wrong
80
world.
megabytes. Yeah. Anyway, we do this because we love it and we love our community. So let's get this party started with some quick news from in and around the AltSpace VR community and beyond. So, with that, let's get on to the AltSpace VR news. So, it's the after Black Friday surge in AltSpace VR new users. If you've been wondering, which I have, why would there been so many new people in here? That's why. Yep,
Mhm.
it started. Many people invested in a VR headset over the past month of Black Friday sales, and they are exploring the metaverse. And AltSpace VR is one of the hot landing spots.
There's nothing more fun to do during the holidays to get yourself completely drunk or stoned, put on a VR headset, and come into alt space. I don't know why. No, actually, if you hang out in the info zone and the campfire, you'll find that that is actually a true statement. I don't
Yep.
get it. Anyway, community helpers, please start adding time in the info zone and the campfire to welcome the users to AltSpace VR. Introduce them to our community. Please be tolerant of the drunks and the young people and attention seekers. You think
That's not in
I'm
the
joking?
script, Laurel. You made that
I
up.
know, but you think I'm joking. It's the truth. The first when the info zone first opened, I spent like 8 weeks, like 4 to 6 hours a day supporting the info zone so I could learn about how AltSpace worked and the new people coming in. And I met more than my share of people who thought it was a wise idea to get drunk or stoned, put on a headset, and come into AltSpace. I don't
Oh.
understand. So please be tolerant of these idiots and the young. Did I say idiots? I didn't say it out loud. And introduce them and the young people and all the other attention seekers that make their way into our community, help them learn how to modify their behavior by telling them about the AltSpace VR 101 events and other events, and help show them the wonders of AltSpace VR, please.
So Meta Miami was a hot event this week in AltSpace VR as part of the Miami Art Week celebrations. Bit Basil hosts the Meta Miami Dreamhouse event with live broadcasts, performances, and NFT art displays that continue through the weekend.
Up here instead of here by mistake because it's still open and it's an 80 megabyte template thing. So heavy load. Um, that's why I was cursing out Mark because I thought he'd done something to the studio. But anyway, it's a very cool it's a cool event going on. Xtherial's virtual showroom of digital fashion is also a huge draw. It's making big publicity all across the metaverse and beyond. It runs through December 7th and it highlights some amazing Unity built fashion designs for the future of avatar clothing. But you know what? I want some of these real world outfits. They're really cool. Honestly, you if you
Oh, I think Laurel, you lost your audio there. Well, anyway, she was.
okay, I think they're
There
cool.
we go.
I was saying they were cool. All right.
Yes, okay, we got that. Okay.
I'm back
So,
home in the land of crap for net. So sorry. After having been on high speed internet for almost 4 months, I'm back in the land of crap for net.
that's all right. We love you, Laurel. We'll tolerate it because it's
I
worth it, right,
know.
everybody?
Thank you.
So last week's Lasco 47 event was amazing. Hosted in VR as well as live in California, it brought together science fiction fans from around the world to meet with Larry Niven, Stephen Barnes, and other famous science fiction writers, editors, publishers, and television and film writers and producers. Guests included Heavy Metal Magazine, Unity, White Mirror Society, Star Trek reps, and so much more. LOSCO is one of the oldest science fiction groups in the world. What an honor to have them here with us in AltSpace VR. Thanks to Wookie Picard, Nia Witch, and all of the Star Trek and other support teams who made this possible.
Yay. Be aware that there are several for adults only erotic events being featured in the main events calendar. Now, normally these would not and should not be featured, and we are confused a little bit about why they are. But in order to attend, you must be on the VIP list and registered. So this means that they're using the main event.
Okay,
It's a little
so I'm going to.
complicated.
Okay, you left
Am
off
I
at main
back?
events. Yeah, you left off at using the
Okay.
main events calendar.
Okay. Normally these would not be featured, and we are confused about why they are. In order to attend, you must be on the VIP list and registered. Am I coming in clear now?
Perfectly.
Still breaking up. I
You
must be
sound good
breaking
to
up.
me, Laurel.
Okay,
are you
I'm
talking?
coming in. Okay, I can't tell. I'm lagging. Let me.
Oh, yeah.
You
Okay,
go
now
ahead.
you're
Let me
breaking up a bit.
re-enter as usual.
Oh, okay. All right. So going back to the adults only events. So basically, in order to get in, you have to be on the VIP list and registered. So this means they are using the main events calendar to promote their events. We bring this to your attention so that you will not accidentally enter into such events and can help others confused by them. It can be quite upsetting to wander into such an event for some people, and we appreciate that they're being sensitive to that concern. How
Keep
you doing
going.
there, Laurel?
I
Okay.
hopefully will be better. It says I'm not on my little sensor.
Okay.
We'll see.
Hopefully so. Okay. We've heard that the next update may resolve many of the issues that have plagued us recently, little nuisances. They likely include the world info button bug that prevented making portals to worlds, the bugs in the diagnostics panel, event editing, and image opening bugs. The team is working hard on ensuring that all these insects are stomped down as much as possible, and we are hoping they will all be in the next release. Stomped down, that is. Not that we want the insects in the next release. We want them stomped down.
Oh my goodness.
I didn't want that to be misinterpreted.
Oh, well done. Well done. Okay, we're hearing from many who suffered recently with a Microsoft account service, the MSA, that's the switching issues appear to be resolved. If you are still having trouble, please contact support at altvr.com/support and they will look into this and help.
Looking around the world beyond AltSpace VR, Steam announced this week that they've passed a new record of 27 million concurrent users. The Thanksgiving holiday, and The early Black Friday sales that literally started a month before the official sales day have brought in many new VR headsets for the holidays. They are already filling up AltSpace VR, and clearly Steam is feeling the impact.
Of the 27 million concurrent users, 7.8 million were in game at the same time. That's amazing.
Mm.
But it is still under the 8.1 million record that was set in March of 2020. I don't care. That's a lot of bodies running under
It
the
sure
Steam engine.
is.
Cyberpunk 2077 sales were high as it went on sale for 50%, along with a few other top games as well. The most popular in the high player counts were Counter Strike, Global Offensive, DOT2, PUPG, the Player Unknown Battlegrounds, and Halo. So, congratulations to Steam for that great accomplishment. And Karen, you are up next.
Okay, the Producers Guild of America announced this past week that their application period is open for their PGA Innovation Award for production of a new media program. The Burning Man Experience Team, BRCVR, here in Allspace VR, won the award last year, and your immersive storytelling project might be next. We've posted information on this in our News and Updates Discord. The deadline is January 14th, so hurry. You want me to keep going, Laurel?
Wouldn't that be cool? No, wouldn't that be cool if more or alt space things won? I think that's lovely.
Yes, that would be awesome.
CNBC, oh, I love it. CNBC published an article by Nathaniel Lee that summarized many of our feelings about why experts and experienced people remain skeptical about the NFT market. Well, the whole concept of copyright tracking is a powerful use for all digital media beyond NFTs. The concern is that all of these sales and stuff is a big hype, and much like the early days of cryptocurrency, until there is regulation and better standards and controls and consequences for abuse. Quote Evan Kohan, the co-founder of Vincent: buy it because you like art or because it you think that the collectible is cool in the community. And you want to participate for the asset, not for the underlying technology that powers it.
We tend to agree. Don't be fooled by the hype. This bubble will pop, and you could literally be left with nothing but an emptier bank account. We know that there are many NFT groups and players popping up in ASVR, in Altspace VR, and that's natural. But play for fun and enjoy the process in the meantime. Having said that, I'm going to buy, but I'm only going to buy from my friends. But right now, I don't have any friends that are selling NFTs. Lance, I'm looking at you.
He's not paying attention.
No, he's not.
No, we'll see. You know, there's nothing wrong with doing it. It's the fact that you should pay $1 million for nothing. I mean, that's
exactly.
the issue.
It's a little overpriced right now, to say the least.
Just a little stupid. Yeah. All right. YouTube sent out a notification to all members and creators this week of an update to the language of their license agreement and the terms of service for
terms of service as of January 5th, 2021. Pop.
Okay. How many of you can you hear me? Nope. Keep going.
Okay, I can hear you just fine, Laurel, if you want to keep going.
Oh, okay. All right. I wanted to know how many of you use YouTube here in Altspace by a show of emojis. So emojis using YouTube. Yeah. We love us YouTube in here. Just as we experienced with the recent update to the Cinti store, the licenses and the terms, the changes which are for clarification, not changes to policy. In the new policies, we wanted to point out why Altspace VR may no longer directly support YouTube videos.
YouTube video support ended almost 2 years ago. Doesn't seem like that long ago, but it's been a while now, breaking many hearts, events, and worlds. And the reason is similar to the Cinti store policies. YouTube restricts distribution, transmission, broadcasting, and display of their service unless it is within their control. By circumventing YouTube videos through AltSpace VR or MRE video players, we dented this policy. It clearly states that, quote, you may not publicly screen videos or stream music from the service, unquote, for anything other than personal and individual use, which puts using a YouTube video in a world or event, free or paid, in a bit of a violation.
Sorry. Um, just a little bit of a violation. It's a violation. The policies also state that nothing should it's all a matter of interpretation,
Yes,
that
true.
nothing should interfere with running ads before and during the videos, which are so annoying to hear in our events and in our worlds, right? So
Mhm.
AltSpace VR users have found many workarounds, and the use of the web projector is one of them. We used to complain that YouTube didn't know who AltSpace VR was and that they should because of the excessive support of their service here. They now know who we are and they weren't happy. They have blocked AltSpace VR's primary IP addresses, and definitely that's not the welcoming and appreciative response we were hoping for.
So remember, our usage of YouTube here in AltSpace VR dents their policies. So use it wisely and carefully to ensure further restrictions are not placed on our community. And remember, we are a community of creatives. Make your own videos and host them yourselves.
Yeah, honestly, you all creative people here. Start getting creative. Without breaking those things. Okay. Educators in VR and News and Updates is hosting, and the World Tours is hosting another year of holiday storytelling beginning in just a couple weeks in here in December. Get your holiday worlds together to volunteers for some storytelling. Consider sharing traditional and original holiday stories yourself. Again, we have so many creative people here. It is just absolutely wonderful. We love it. And we all the news and information is on the website. The theme this year, educatorsinvr.com website. The theme this year will be international traditional cultural stories. We really want to embrace the diversity. And we hope to have some of them told in their native languages. So check it out at educatorsinvr.com, and also check their Discord, Facebook groups, and for more information and to sign up to participate. We also have some last minute news that came through for Beat Saber lovers. And this also applies to AltSpace and a few other stuff. The experimental feature to share apps across users with a multi user feature for Quest users is now applicable to Beat Saber, which is awesome because now one person in the family can buy it, and the others that are on if you're sharing a headset, you can now use it. Now you can do the same thing with a few other apps, and it's amazing. So check that out. And if you share your headset with others.
As usual, we bring you the news from in and around the AltSpace VR community every week and in between. The news you need to know to enjoy this beautiful metaverse that already exists. Join us on our News and Updates Discord for updates and related news that you can use to ensure you keep updated on what's going on within our very own AltSpace VR meta galaxy within the larger and ever growing metaverse.
All right, we're on to world building. We want to take a moment, some of our favorite things. We want to take a moment to pay honor to AltSpace VR's world.
Okay, Lorel, I think
But
you lost
especially
your
for
audio.
AltSpace as a company. Am I back?
You're back.
Back.
Might want to start that
Okay.
over.
All right. We want to take a moment to pay honor and tribute to the AltSpace VR and the world building. As much as we are frustrated from time to time with the bugs and the nonsense that creeps in, do you realize that AltSpace VR allows us to build for free, allows free access of our virtual worlds, and no expectation of return? When talk of the metaverse is so focused on the money, buying land, buying NFTs, and so on, it's all about the commerce, the e-commerce.
Yeah, which is kind of sad when you think about it. We're here because we love alt space. We're not here because of e-commerce. And now Now but that's what grows the metaverse. So I don't know. It's double
Mm-hmm.
sided coin, I guess. So right now, anyone can come into AltSpace VR for free and build for free and basically create whatever they want as long as it allows Quest users access, all without spending any money if you wish. It's amazing. And what a wonderful testimony to the AltSpace VR and Microsoft teams supporting this place for us in the metaverse. Sometimes we forget how lucky we are.
Indeed, beautifully said. Now, Black Friday, Cyber Money were this week, and some continue their sales through today and the rest of the month as the other holiday sales begin. It's just non-stop sale time. Check out the sales at the Unity Asset Store. It ends today, but then they'll have another one soon. CG Traders, Turbo Squid, and many other suppliers of Unity templates and assets. This is an exciting time to shop and add some fun stuff to your worlds in AltSpace VR.
Remember, please read the terms of service and copyright licensing agreements with each purchase to ensure your use of the Unity assets are permitted. And please avoid sharing with others unless you can guarantee the license allows for sharing. Consider learning to make your own kits and assets and sharing those, setting your own licensing policies for use, and spread the love.
Amen. Now, as mentioned in the opening, we're hoping fixes that are coming this week to the diagnostics panel and other world building issues, including challenges with moving your cursor with the world editor open and interacting with kit items. Anyone had any problems with that? We're seeing reports of that coming through. The update is usually on Tuesday, and let's hope it's on track to resolve all of these annoying bugs.
Absolutely. Also, don't forget to check out the weekly SDK meetups along with the World Tours by Daisy Shaw and the World Tours team, and the other educational events and activities in and around world building right here in AltSpace VR.
The World Tours team is now part of Educators in VR. Its tour events are on Wednesday, and now December, we're focused mostly on the holiday themed worlds and winter wonderlands to inspire holiday world building and the holiday storytelling, Alt Space VR community events. So get involved and help world builders through education and our passion for virtual world building. Okay, it's now time for our Discord tips. Yes, our Discord tip of the week is not really a tip this week, but is more information. But Discord is our back channel communications tool used by Altspace VR and event groups all across the Altspace VR community. So we enjoy that you enjoy these tips every week.
So, Discord released news yesterday about their real time infrastructure. And this is a team responsible for delivering the events in text chat. We thought we'd share a little of that behind the scenes information to help you understand more about how Discord works.
Okay, they use Elixir, a dynamic functional language for building scalable applications that are easy to manage along with some other programming languages and libraries. They release the code they use to test Discord text chats. While it's too technical to share here, their willingness to be transparent and share their coding process with others is so refreshing. And they're using open source technology to run Discord text chat, which allows us to learn from them for our own programming projects.
Software and app deployment is something that happens constantly to update and maintain the tools we love to use. We love companies that openly share their lessons learned and their techniques back to the community so we may learn from them. We know that AltSpace VR uses similar technology and processes, so it's nice to see how all this works, whether or not you can understand the code. If you have a tip for us on Discord or you wish to share your events, worlds, or news with us, join our News and Updates Discord. We stream out to Twitch and YouTube weekly, and we love sharing your AltSpace VR news.
Yes, indeed. And we have so much fun doing it. All
We
right,
do.
there's so much going on here in Altspace VR. There are meetups and socials and support groups and open mics and comedy class. I can't do that with a rhythm. I need to work on the Stevie boy. You need to help me with getting a good patter rhythm for all the sequence of all the things that happen here in alt space. I need a little rap thing going on here. Okay. We have these things, these events fill our world with so much rich entertainment and social connections. I mean, I am stunned at the variety of events that are out there. It's amazing. And it's out among all the metaverse rivals that are out there, the one thing that Altspace VR has more than any other is community. We are family,
Absolutely.
and that is a beautiful. We many families all under one roof, but I love the fact that we consider ourselves family. It's beautiful.
Very well said, Laurel. That's so true. So get ready, you guys, for a ton of holiday events coming your way to celebrate with this beautiful family. We have religious events to just plain fun socials and entertainment. There's so many happening. It's hard for us to cover them all, but we do our best.
Speaking of which,
Oh,
for Advent this year.
eh, can you start over,
Oh,
Laurel? You missed
okay.
a chunk
Can I
there.
do it with as much enthusiasm?
Yes, ma'am.
Beloved former host Anna is doing another series of events for Advent this year called Advent is a Verb. Not sure what that means, but that's clever. With meetups for Christians and others every day in Altspace VR.
And I think you missed Donna. You kind of edged out when you said
Oh,
Donna. So Donna's the host
oh,
who's
this
doing
thing.
that for
Yes,
us.
our beloved former host Donna. Yes, thank you.
Sure. Okay, so XRSI Safety Week is this week here in Altspace VR with multiple events every day, bringing top experts in the XR industry to discuss standards, cyberbullying, education, diversity, and more. Some events are also in Engage, so check out their full schedule. Friday is their XR Human Rights Day celebration, an effort to have this day declared internationally to bring awareness of the risks, rights, and potential for XR in the future metaverse.
Yay! Educators in VR's VR coaching team is bringing the founder of Imagine to Altspace VR on Wednesday to answer questions about this educational platform from the Netherlands that specializes in merging physical and virtual worlds together to visualize and translate wishes, dreams, and or thoughts into images in immersive technology. What a fascinating topic. You don't want to miss that.
Wow, that sounds really interesting, Laurel.
Hmm.
Guys VR Democracy Group is hosting an unofficial summit after party for the Global Democracy Initiative and Summit for Democracy on Thursday. It's a great opportunity to meet others and reflect, listen, and learn about the summit that features US President Biden and other experts exploring how to defend against authoritarianism, fight corruption, and advance human rights.
Yay. Simulation Nation on Thursday explores how and why people are spending more and more time in their virtual selves. We don't know anything about that, do we? Um, and talks to
Not a
virtual
thing.
fashion, not a thing. Virtual, don't you love my new hat? Yes, okay. And talks to avatar fashion designer Ri Uzaki Julio and avatar stylist the sweetest about the future of avatar fashion in the metaverse. Oh, darling. Sorry, I couldn't resist.
Yeah, that's awesome, Laurel. If you haven't experienced the weekly barbecue social in Altspace VR that's been going on since 2018 or longer, check it out. Hosted now by Henry and Matt, this is the social event of the week for people to hang out on Friday and get a chance to check in with everyone in the Altspace VR community.
Oh, I've been going to that thing on and off forever. Is anybody else fans of the barbecue, Friday night barbecue? Oh, you're missing out. Yeah, it's fun. I just go and lurk. I just lurk and listen to all the people. It's funny. As mentioned, there are these are just a few, trust me, few underlined highlights of the events this week. There are so many we can literally better barely keep up with them all.
So check out the channels to find the events to tickle your fancy and amuse your spirit.
And if you don't see something that interests you, start your own event and let us know about it by posting it in the news and updates Discord. We love sharing your events here.
And we do our best to bring you the highlights from this ever growing community. And we are so glad you're here to share with us.
All right, here we go.
Drum roll. I love it. Nice, Mark. Did you guys buy something for your VR habit over the past month with all the sales? What did you buy? We want to hear about it.
Come on, we know you did some shopping. Did you get a new headset? Maybe some protective covers, little grips for your controller, or maybe you got new controllers. You know, you don't have to stick with the ones that came in the box, at least, well, for some headsets. And did anyone pick up driver controllers or a different controller for your VR um, game addiction? Come on, I know you did.
Or maybe your hard earned cash went into buying some Unity assets from the asset store, CG traders, or other Unity suppliers. Or maybe you thought you'd jump on the NFT train and buy some virtual art. Did you buy something for VR over the past month? What'd you get? And if you didn't, are you looking forward to the holiday sales and after holiday sales to buy some virtual goodies? What are you shopping for? We want to hear about it.
Yeah. All right, Karen, who's up?
We have Lance Wuski. Lance, you have the
Hey, Lance.
megaphone.
Always the first one. Why can't anyone
No,
else
you're not.
beat me?
Nah,
I
honey, we'll
know,
beat you.
I know. Okay, so for the for the
I think he
the
missed that.
Black
Did he
Friday
miss that? I think he
things.
went right over his head.
What? Probably did.
I said
I
we'd
don't
beat you
know.
after the show. Just hang around.
Oh,
Shut up. I said
oh,
we'd
I
beat
get-
you
I
after
get
the
it
show.
now. I get it now.
It went over my head too, Laurel.
Wasn't the only one.
I had
Wasn't
to
the only
pound
All
that
right.
joke into the ground, didn't I? Okay.
All right. So what I got for Black Friday, it's gonna help my my keeping everything that I've built, from Blender to Unity and stuff, safe by getting a USB drive that I
Oh,
can
yeah.
put all my things on for safety, for backup. Now, when I was going through a lot of the sales for Unity, I was going crazy. I was like, I want this, I want this, I want this, I want this. Can I get it? No, not really. But I was noticing a lot of things that I would love to get, especially it being on sale and stuff. But what I needed the most definitely is new controller. I'm not the one doing this.
Uh-oh.
Yeah,
Oh,
this is the problem.
no.
Is it's been doing this now, and world building with my hands, I love it. But now when I grab something and that right there happens, it starts to grow or shrink. I'm like, no.
Oh, no.
It's
Oh,
yeah.
no.
See, I'm trying to keep myself turned. There we go. So,
Well, you
but
know
I
you
got
can
me a
reset.
USB
You
drive
can
for
reset
safety.
those. Oh, good. But you know you can do a completely factory reset kind of sort of thing on your controllers. That might help. Oh, we're getting
Yes.
some
Set
breathing
up.
out, heavy breathing out of you, Karen.
Oh,
Um,
all right. Let
Oh
me move
yeah.
yeah,
my mic away.
yeah,
Okay.
but I'm sure that there's somebody here that can help you fix the controller thing because there are ways to fix it. That sucks
So.
though. Yeah.
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 Well,
Time to sell some
congrats on that.
models, Lance.
Yeah.
Oh, he's gonna hate me. I'm always giving him such a hard time.
No.
Oh,
The
okay, so
So yeah, but I think that's what, but that is brilliant. Everyone needs to have a backup drive in some way to make sure that all your Unity kits, your Unity templates, all the things that you build, back them up for whatever reason. I mean, it could be your computer could blow up. You could write over the top of something. I know Mark has done some crazy things and then regretted it. Make sure that you protect the originals that you download and then work from
Mhm.
copies as much as you can. It makes all the difference in the world to but they take up space. So putting on a portable hard drive is brilliant, says the queen of. I have about 18 of them sitting right behind me here. So
Well, I made
wow.
sure to get one that can hold a lot, because
good.
I have a lot and I need it to be able to hold every single one of them. So,
Excellent. I think that's a great thing. It's a great gift to give to your world builder friend. Yay. I
oh
love
yeah,
it.
oh, yeah.
You know, Laurel, I think you beat my brother Rich out with your hard drives. You've got, I think you said 18. I think he's got
At
12.
least.
So
Yeah, I do. That's not counting the ones in the computer. I'm talking about the portable exteriors. I literally, if I
That-
turn around, I'll fall over them. It's stupid. And I
okay.
bought two this past month, so there you go.
All right, you guys.
Okay,
Lance
so
can't be. Oh, go ahead.
no, come on, what'd you buy? Well,
Yeah.
so my husband is he here? Is he? No, he's not here. So when I just got back home, I've been traveling, as some of you know, and I left behind my PCVR headset, one of them, and he started using it because he got a new gaming laptop. And he started using it. So I went in to check for something in his office after I got back. He has not said word one, but I found that he bought. I shouldn't say it out loud, but anyway, he bought the steering wheel and the foot pedals for racing cars and stuff to hook up to his VR headset. And so he's gonna. I fell over it in the office, and it was like, oops. And I've been home a week. He hasn't said word one about it, so I know he's been playing. All right, what else have everybody gotten?
Okay, we have Stands with Trees up next. You have the megaphone, Matthew.
Alrighty. So Laurel, you're gonna love this one.
Okay.
So with the money that I've been saving by not buying cigarettes,
Yay!
I yay.
Yay.
I purchased an asset. It was an actual
Ooh.
3D model of a ham radio that I had many years ago. And it is it's oh, what was it called now? It was made by a company called Yaesu. The model number was the FT847. If anybody wants to look it up, but anyway, so I purchased that so that I could start building on my ham radio world. So there you go,
Ooh.
purchasing a new asset
Oh,
with money I saved by not buying cigarettes.
awesome, Matthew.
Nice. Nice.
That's
That's
awesome.
awesome. Congratulations. I mean, that's the whole point is, saving up and doing better things for it. I love it. Excellent.
Yes. Good example to set this time of year, too.
Mhm.
Okay, our friend Spiky Gray, you're up next, Spiky. You have the megaphone.
Hello. I hope it's okay to share some other Oculus titles. I
Of
have two
course.
faves. Um, the one that just got released, I was playing in beta for the longest time, and it's called Puzzling Places. And it is 360-degree puzzles, and it is amazing. And it's
Ooh.
just so cool and intricate. The new release has like 16 puzzles, anywhere from 25 pieces each to 400 for each puzzle, so you can play the same puzzle all different ways. And
Ooh.
it was such an enjoyable title in beta. I'm really happy to see it be released. And I think that they're going to have, DLC content downloads for additional puzzles. And the other one that I love, and I'm going to guess a lot of you know, is the Real Fishing VR title. And my understanding is that they are going to be releasing the US West Coast update on December 16th. So there's going to be new content coming out there. So I'm impatiently waiting for that one. So those are some of my that was one of my purchases on Black Friday was getting the
Nice.
final release for Puzzling Places.
Oh, it's so I've heard about Puzzling Places, and I haven't seen a demo yet of it, but it's really intriguing.
You
It
know,
is it
Laurel,
is it is great. I mean, I just want to say it is great, and it kind of just takes you away. And there's these gorgeous sound effects. So yesterday, I built like a sushi place, and when I did, all of a sudden rain was added. Then you hear the noise from the restaurant, and
Oh,
it's a very well done title.
I
it's
think
still only single user, right? It's not multi-user.
I don't know. I didn't check on that. It might be multi-user. My mom has my other headset, so she was supposed to try the title out yesterday. So I'm
Mm-hmm.
not sure.
Well, it'd be
that
interesting to check that out because that'd be
that
really
sounds
fun to
like
do with people.
yes,
Yeah, you
and
can't
what a
play two
great
at this. I know you can't play two at the same time.
Oh,
what a great app though for like Alzheimer or dementia patients. I
mm-hmm.
mean, I think that would be wonderful.
Oh yeah.
That'd be
Well,
a
for
really good
any not
challenge
just
for
senior, but
them.
also for younger people for problem solving. Puzzles are,
True.
putting together puzzles and matching edges and things like that are really good for two things. For one is learning problem solving and puzzle, things. But the second part is something that people don't talk about, and that is there's a relaxation. There's almost a meditation focus that happens when you play either the
Mhm.
paper puzzles or something like this, where you kind of sink into it, your focus goes into it and processing, so you just
Keep
use that
Yeah, not
thing.
to
It's
interrupt
really
you.
amazing.
Apologies.
Go ahead.
Apologies to
No.
interrupt, but it's also 360 degrees, which is a
Yeah.
whole
Mhm.
new level of puzzling.
Yes.
So
Absolutely.
where I was so used to the flat puzzle, I mean, it's almost like everything's an edge in a 360-degree puzzle.
Mhm.
So it really does work your brain. So I highly recommend the
Love
title.
it. Love it. Oh, I can't. We're going to try
Good.
that one.
Yeah,
It's on my
that's
list.
a
Thank you.
great tip. Thank
Thank
you,
you.
Mikey. Okay, and next up is Steph. And Steph, you have the megaphone.
Yes, hello. I just received, and it's a caveat for people that do not buy gifts from Kickstarter and expect them to come when you expect them to come. I ordered something 3 years ago and just received it. And it's something that you sit on, and you can basically teeter-totter your way around in AltSpace or VR. I haven't tried it out yet. I don't know whether it works with the Quest. It was supposed to work with the Go.
Okay,
But
wait a
it's
minute.
like
Wait a minute.
it's like a controller, but it's something you sit on instead of walking on a gym surface or using your hands. You can use your butt.
Interesting.
Okay, wait a
What's
minute.
it- do you
Wait a minute. Okay. You mean
the
you
roll is
kind of like
intrigued.
I'm very intrigued with this because I am right now back finally. My butt is so happy. I'm on my bouncy stool. And I don't know if you can hear it, but I'm bouncing up and down. And so I love this stool. And it's like the rubber ball, but it's designed for
This is
a
kind
desk
of the
anyway.
same idea.
But do you
There's
physically
there's
walk
two different
forward
models
with
from
it?
this
Do
place.
you rotate
It's
and
from
rock your hips
Cardiff,
walking?
England.
Okay, but
Huh?
what does it mean you walk with your butt? I don't know if that makes
From what I can gather from the instructions, you basically, I mean, it's like your bouncy ball in a way. There's two different models.
Okay.
The bigger one is like a ball that you basically sit on, and wherever you tilt is the direction you go in. And after a
Ah,
while, you get to the point where you forget you're not just using the lower part of your body to move.
I get it.
I thought this would be really good for someone that might have problems with using the handsets, as my mother did. But
Hmm.
I'm looking at it and thinking this one it's so you can sit it on a seat and you can kind of teeter-totter the same way you would as if you were on your ball. So,
Hmm,
Interesting. I like that. I can see that BK is having some
I
controller problems in front of you.
it looks
But
like,
anyway,
yeah.
the
I'll let you know how
he
it
needs to
works.
walk with his butt somewhere else. Anyway, but I get it now. So it's like a rocker switch. Basically, you're sitting on
In a
something.
way, I
It's like
guess
a
so,
rocker
yeah.
switch so that it's
It
moving. It's using your
senses
joy. Oh no, it's a butt
it's a
joystick.
joystick for your
It's a boy.
butt.
It's a butt joystick. And I love that. I love that. It's a butt joystick. Okay, now I understand what it is. See, I'm so
That
simple.
That really doesn't sound right, though.
I know, but that's what it is basically. It's converting your butt into a joystick. I love that.
I will let you
So,
know how it works. I've just unwrapped it.
better.
So,
Oh,
Yeah,
I think it's awesome.
What's the name of it, Steph?
it's called a VR Mini. It's from Cardiff in
VR
Wales.
Mini. Okay. Well,
So I
next
Wrong
don't-
week.
title.
don't
It
know
needs to
whether
be
it's
a
going-
butt joystick. It's a butt joystick. That's what it's gonna be. That's the official new
I
title.
don't think they thought of that.
Oh, all right, you know what? You made a splash this week, Steph. Next week you have to report back to us and see what you think
do.
about
Will
it.
do.
Oh, I can't wait. A butt
Me
joystick. That's
too.
what it is. It's gonna be the new name of it. I love it. All right.
Uh,
Oh, that's great. Okay, so it looks like BK is no longer AFK, so he's up next. So BK, you have the megaphone.
Well, I'm not BK. I'm Dargon, but I got the megaphone. Should I
Oh,
go ahead?
sorry, Dark. Okay, you were up
Okay.
next, Dargon.
Go,
Okay.
Dargon.
Okay. Well, I don't know that I wanted to follow the butt joystick actually, because that's going to be a hard
Come
one
on.
to beat.
You want one. You want
But
one.
I got,
know you
and
do.
Karen will like this one though. It's on the asset store at one of the lightning deals, 90% off sale. I got a mountain mega pack to help me build
Saw
new
that.
and exciting mountains in alt space.
Oh,
Okay, could-
dear. Do
okay,
we have
could you-
helpers to-
Well, there's that. But could you explain? You didn't just buy a bunch of mountains. Did you get the one that allows you to actually
it-
make mountains?
That's right. It's a tool that helps you build mountains and
Could you
shade them
explain that?
appropriately. Mhm.
Okay, please explain that to people who don't understand what I just said or what you just said.
Okay, cool. Yeah. So there are multiple ways of potentially buying things from the asset store. Some are just the models that you can bring in. I've done that actually before with Mount Rushmore. I brought that in alt space actually, where somebody's already done the 3D model, and you can bring it in and can bring it into alt space that way. But this one is actually a tool that lets you build mountains. It lets you everything above a certain height should be white because it's snowy, and then in a certain area it should have grassy type terrain, and maybe below a level have it turn blue for water or something like that. So it's a way of building realistic looking mountains in Unity that you can then bring into alt space. And
So it's an
we-
add-on plug-in thing
For
that
Unity,
plugs
right.
in, and
Mhm.
then it allows you to do these extra things. I love that.
I have to add some context to what Dargan is talking about.
Mhm.
So, any of you who have not been to Dargan's Mountain are missing an opportunity of a lifetime. It's called Pull the Carpet. That's the name of the world, and it is absolutely incredible. Basically, well, I'm not going to tell you about the whole experience, just that you are climbing this mountain. You need to go with a group of people because it's really a team experience. We made some very strong friendships on that mountain. And last year,
I love it.
last year we spent New Year's on there. We saw 4 New Year's in on that mountain.
Oh,
It is
wow.
incredible. So it's called Pull the Carpet. So if you guys haven't been, any
Pull
of you
the
haven't
mountain?
been there,
Pull
I
the
mean,
carpet?
no,
or
Pull the Carpet, and that's
Pull-
another experience in itself, which I can't tell you about. But that's our devious friend Dargan doing some fun things with that. But anyway, it's very cool, and you need to check it out. So, okay,
And it made it through ERP?
It
Yes.
did. It
It
did.
still
Yeah, I was able to
works?
upgrade it. Still does.
Cool. Nice.
Okay, so BK, sorry, you were supposed to be next, and I clicked on the wrong one, but you have the megaphone now.
I see confusion. BK, you hit the raise hand button. If you have something you would like to say or add, just hit confirm. So, when a yes, no, did you have something you wanted to add?
No?
Nope. Okay.
Okay.
All good. Thanks.
All right. Okay, it looks like that's okay. Darren, you're up
Hey,
next.
Darren.
I didn't have anything I bought, but I wanted to correct. I think it's called pull the red carpet, not pull the carpet.
Oh. Oh,
Not that
is
I
that, oh,
choose these
okay.
words. Yeah, it's if everyone looks it up and find it, they'll want to find it that way. That's all I
Oh,
want to say.
okay. Oh, no, that's good. Is that correct, Dargan? Can you nod yes or no? No, it's pull the carpet, right? Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Gotcha. Okay, I was wrong. Dargan
That's
of
all
all
right.
people
It
should
never
know
hurts
it.
to clarify. We
All right.
just want to. Darren helps me all the time get up that mountain. So, yes. So I listen to what Darren has to say because he's a big help. He's there with a lending hand
Well,
every
thank you.
single time. Well, you
Thank
are.
you,
thank you,
Darren.
thank you.
All right. So B had something to add. So he's going to hit the raise hand button again, and then we will
Okay.
call on him. So there were just some technical issues or something going on. So BK, if you want to hit that button, we'll call on you again. Is still here?
Okay, I don't see the raise hand going up here.
Nope, I don't either. All
No,
right. Well,
okay.
Okay, so we obviously have some technical issues on that end. Now, did you get anything, Karen?
Did I get anything? Yes, I did. I just bought a scenery pack from the Unity store that our friend Zeke told us about that was 50% off, that has a whole bunch of different assets to create like snowy worlds and I forget what all, but there's like 7 different environments that you can create, and it's normally $100 and it was 50% off, so it was $50.
Nice. Nice. Well, Lance and I spent too much time yesterday on behalf of Educators in VR going off into the deep well, and we've got some fun stuff for Educators in VR that's coming out. That we picked up for educational spaces and things, and it so I'm really excited about that. What was really interesting too is that we're looking at all these things, and I'm you have to look at them and realize, okay, number one, what will work in alt space, and what's really useful, and what can be used for education. And we kept surprising ourselves with what we could find that could be used for education in ways that it wouldn't normally be used for. And with that ability comes from people like Karen 666 and Mark and other and world builders who have, and Lance including, and others who've stretched, and Darren obviously, who's stretched world building into education to mean something different. For example, Darren's Westworld, where you come in and you look through the little eye thing, there's, to you got, before you can go through the door, you have to look in and do the eye scan. That's something that we're actually learning from by watching people interact with that. And so that's a lesson right there. You may not know it, but that's a beautiful lesson. And there's so many things. Karen's food waste world. Who thought a whole bunch of low poly, cabbages and potatoes and odds and ends could actually turn into one of the most
A teaching
incredibly
lesson.
teaching lesson here in alt space that is used in so many profound ways. So we broadened our scope of what that means to find things that represent some educational materials, and we had fun taking advantage of the sales. We're so cheap, but taking advantage of those sales to do. So that was very, very fun. I also want to mention my husband picked up, while I was gone, a Xbox Bluetooth controller. I have never in my life seen a controller for, he uses it for VR games as well as for 2D games through Steam and whatnot, that is so sophisticated. This is the most sophisticated gaming controller. It has add-ons and pulls on pieces and replacement pieces, and the way to change the compression of the sensitivity of the triggers, and you can change buttons for your grip and your hands, and oh my god, and it has a
Oh.
sexy feel to it. It has a sexy finish. I just wanted to hold it because it felt, I want my VR controllers to have whatever that texture is that they have on that. So that was a pricey little thing, that another thing I didn't know about, but he did tell me about that one. And do take advantage of all the games and fun things that are out there. I'm going to check out Puzzle Places thing right after the show.
Mhm. Yeah, that sounds
And
really interesting.
yeah, thank you for that, Spiky. And get ready. There's more sales coming, babies. There's more sales and more opportunities. And don't forget, many of these companies do an after Christmas sale before New Year's. And that sometimes has some of the deepest discounts to represent what would normally happen in the real world as the stores try to get rid of their inventory during, so that they can start the new year with a whole new load, get rid of all the old stuff and get ready for the new. So there's going to be some sales then too, I'm sure. Okay, that's it this week. Wow, that was fun. It is all there is this week. Okay, there's more going on, but thank you for joining us here every week. It's the end of it. They say in Hebrew, "En kafar," to say there's no more left in the world. Thank you for joining us here in every week and celebrating the 3rd anniversary as we head into our 4th year of the news and updates.
Wow, I forgot about our outro. We got so carried away with the discussion
I
here.
know.
So when news you need to know happens, we share it in our news and updates Discord, so you get the news through the clutter of information. Please tell a friend and share our Discord and YouTube channels so others can keep up with the news in and around AltSpace.
Remember, we are not Altspace employees, and we do this for you for free. We do accept Unity Store gift cards. No, I thought that was appropriate. Please tell a friend and share our Discord and YouTube channels so others can keep up with the news in and around Altspace. Hey, it was appropriate.
Oh, I'll take a gift card if anybody
I
wants to give me
know.
a gift card.
I know Mark would, without a doubt. I know all of us would.
So thank you guys for being here every week to share the latest updates from around the Altspace VR community. We live stream the news onto YouTube every week, and you can catch up with past episodes and more about Altspace VR events, projects, news, and community activities. This is a labor of love, and we love our volunteer team members who help us gather the news as reporters, moderators, and help us put this show together every week.
Like to join the news and updates team, please let us know. We need everything. And we'll help train you to do everything. So please let us know. And if you love attending events, please consider joining our reporters team to photograph the events and let us know your thoughts on them. This is your show as much as ours, and we love it when you are a part of it.
Thanks to all of our news and updates volunteers and moderators who help make this event such a success. Thank you. So with these uncertain times, please be safe wherever you are in the world.
Yay! Our beautiful new credits. Video. Great job, Mark.